Jiggy Jaguar experience.
The Jiggy Jaguar.
James Davis.
Comedian James Davis, who no longer does this show. You know, I think these liners have lasted longer than he was on this show. Thanks for joining us here on our big broadcast. You are live with us on The Mix on Tuesdays. Also, the fabulous 990 WBOB out there in Rhode Island. The Mike.Fun, KJagRadio.com, JiggyJaguar.com, JiggyJagTV.com. All the various places. Go over there, check it out. We are going to go to our Tony Bates the Legend has posted something on TikTok. I just got a notification. I better go check that out. Okay, we are going to go to our next guest, who is going to join us live here on our big broadcast. We're going to call her via the magic of the old Skip Skype, the old Skype-a-rooney. Yes, indeed. We are going to get our guest in here. She just called me, so I am going to call her back. And we are going to get her in here. In here, as they say. I don't know who's saying it, don't know why they're saying it. They are indeed saying it. So we are going to go to our guest. She is going to join us here in just a few moments.
Oh.
There's Carol. How are you, my friend?
Yes. Hi, I'm fine.
Welcome to the big broadcast. You are amazing. First of all, before we get rolling here, tell us a little bit about how we can get in touch with you online.
Well, I'm on Spotify. I'm on SoundCloud. I have a website. Facebook.
Fantastic. Well, what is the website so people can...
www.carolmartini, just like the drink, .net.
That's awesome. Carol Martini like the drink. I love that. So Carol Martini is with us today. She joins us here on our big broadcast. She is fantastic. You can also find her on the Facebook. She's also over there as well. She's also on all the various streaming sites. So how did you get started doing the music thing? Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, I wrote my first song when I was 11. Actually, it was a partial song. And then, a few years went by, and then took a songwriting class, a couple of them in my teens and late teens, and did some recording at community college, and then just kept writing, and then I quit 2 jobs and went to England to try to put a band together, and that didn't work out. And so I came back, and I just perform as a solo artist at coffee houses and small clubs and bookstores and that kind of stuff. And I have put out 8 albums, and I'm going to be recording another one here shortly.
Fantastic. We have got a great guest with us today. She joins us live here on our big broadcast. And Carol Martini with us today. Go over to carolmartini.net for more information. She is phenomenal. She joins us today here on our big broadcast. So your latest CD is Complications. Tell us a little bit about this.
Well, I just write so many darn songs. I just have to get them out there. So it was just when I had lots, I just went and worked with the 2 producers I generally work with. First, Daniel. He is a great producer and a great musician. He plays a lot of the instruments for me. And then I work with my other producer, Keith, and we work on vocal harmonies together. So, and then you get an album cover and you stick it out there. So that's what I
awesome.
did.
That's awesome. So tell us a little bit about this album cover. Because it is it is very, very interesting. Tell me all about it.
Yeah, it's really interesting how that happened. I I ran in the morning, and I was getting over the flu, and so I was walking, not running, and I was walking later in the morning. So I happened to go by one of the normal houses I go by, and there was a guy out, and I started talking to him, and he showed me some of the art that his son has done. It was on his cell phone. His son, who designed the album cover, is a fantastic artist. He's 16 years old. So I just commissioned him to do an album cover for me. I gave him the name of the album, which was going to be Complications, and that's what he came up with. And I think it's a fabulous cover. I'm so pleased with the way it came out.
Well, it is phenomenal. We have got a great guest with us today. She joins us live here on our big broadcast. Carol Martini is with us, and she has got just an amazing bunch of music. You can find her on Spotify as well. So we are going to go to a track here called Doctor of Love. Tell us a little bit about Doctor of Love.
Well, I made the doctor in the song a woman because there's been probably lots of songs written about, gosh, my heart is broken, I got to go to the doctor, and it's always a male doctor. So I made it a female doctor, and that good old Doctor Love is going to heal your broken heart. So play it and see what you think.
Okay, well, we are going to do this. We are going to place you on a brief hold here on the here, and then when we come back, we will have more with you. It is a fantastic track. It is Doctor of Love, and it is Carol Martini here.
I'm going to the Doctor of Love. She's gonna tell me what to do. I'm gonna feel better when I get over you. She's gonna mend my broken heart, even with the break this bad. And once she repairs it, my life will not be so sad. I've been crying like a baby who needs to be fed. I never knew my eyes could ever get this red. My tears haven't fallen at a blinding rate. With all that water, I could not see straight. Going to the Doctor of Love. She's gonna listen to my heart and give me a remedy to end with my falling apart. She's gonna treat my constant pain, the worst I've ever known. I've been aching and all I can do is moan. I've been crying like a baby who needs to be fed. I never knew my eyes could ever get this red. And my tears have been falling at a blinding rate. With all that water, I could not see straight. The Doctor of Love has seen the most severe cases, but never fails to make a heart whole. The Doctor of Love will do whatever it takes to help a heart that's lost its soul. I'm going to the Doctor of Love. She's gonna cure my misery. It feels like my heart's had the worst kind of injury. She's gonna pick me up, give me the strength to heal. If I'm no longer weak in tears, I know I've survived the ordeal. I've been crying like a baby who needs to be fed. I never knew my eyes could ever get this red. My tears have been falling at a blinding rate. With all that water, I could not see straight. I've been crying like a baby who needs to be fed. I never knew my eyes could ever get this red. My tears have been falling at a blinding rate. With all that water, I could not see straight. I'm going to the Doctor of Love.
That is Doctor of Love. It is Carol Martini with us today. She joins us live here in our big broadcast. So we go back to the telephone. We have got Carol Martini with us today. She joins us here on our big broadcast. So Carol, what are your plans for this summer? Do you have any tours planned? Anything like that going on?
Well, no tours because I'm recording a new CD.
Okay.
But I will be playing at the Orange County Fair here in Southern California in July, and then hope to start just playing some more local dates later in the summer and into fall. I kind of took as a lot of musicians did, took some time off from live performing with the pandemic, so hoping to get back into it.
Fantastic. We have got a great guest with us today. Joins us live here on our big program, the amazing Carol Martini. She's with us today. She has Complications, which is the latest from her. So what is the one track on this album that you're most proud of?
Oh my gosh, it's like asking what child you like most. Let's see, I'll have to look at the song list. That I'm most proud of? Golly. Well, I really like the one you just played. Well, I really like Think Outside the Heart, too, which I didn't send you because it kind of is that whole Think Outside the Box thing, and I did that. I have one on here I put on here from my college days, Don't Touch My Heart, which is kind of a favorite. It's got a soft spot in my heart. Golly, I don't know that I could pick one. With the big ego I have, I like them all. And you know what, James, and if I can't say that, who can? I really do like Appropriated by Love, too, which I think I sent you.
Yes, it is quite the little track. So what has been the reaction to your music so far? I'm on a site called N as in Nancy One Music, New Music, N One Music, and it's been very positive. I get lots of nice comments, so pleased with that. As an indie artist, it's hard to get your stuff out there. I'm doing trying to do a radio campaign, indie radio stations, and you spend your time researching the radio stations and going to the websites and making sure you have a DJ contact to send to. And even when you do that, and I always put a little postcard in my CD so they can send it back to me and let me know what they're playing. Still, it's very time consuming, and a lot of the times you just never hear back, even though you've made email contact with a DJ. So it's a little disheartening sometimes. I think now, Spotify is more of people's focus and Apple Music. So I'm not sure, although, James, I shouldn't be saying this to you because you're a DJ on a radio station. But, I think more people kind of gravitate to Spotify these days. At least that's been my experience. But you just keep hitting those indie radio stations and even low-power radio stations. And college radio stations, of course, but I'm going to do that in the fall because they're probably all at the beach now. So, well, Carol, Appropriated by Love is the next track we're going to play. Tell me a little bit more about this before we play it.
Well, I was sitting there and I had a headache, and I was starting to write a song, and that it just took off from there, and it took off to. Well, I don't feel that good, but still, you've captured my heart. You've given me this headache, and I can't see straight. I got, a knot in my stomach, but I still love you anyway.
That's awesome. Well, we are going to do this. We are going to go to this track. We're going to place you on a brief hold here on
Alrighty.
the program. When we come back, we have got more coming up. It is the fantastic Carol Martini, and she has a tremendous track. It is called Appropriated by Love.
I got a headache so bad, I'm almost blind. Before I met you, I was doing fine. My stomach feels like a roller coaster ride, queasy and nauseous deep down inside. I'm achy all over and I don't know why. My vision's blurry in my left eye. I'm shaky on my feet, I gotta sit down. I feel I've been knocked out in doesn't make me laugh. My whole appetite's been cut in half. Before I saw you, I didn't have a complaint. Now the slightest breeze causes me to faint. I'm lightheaded and I'm feeling weak. My tongue is twisted, I can barely speak. My pulse is racing when I'm standing still. It's like I ran 100 miles and it was all uphill. Still you captured my heart. Come around taking hold of. I've been appropriated by love. Still you captured my heart. Come around taking hold of. I've been appropriated by love.
That is Carol Martini, and this is the Big Broadcast. We are live coast to coast. We're going to go back to Carol Martini. She is going to join us here on our Big Broadcast. So, Carol, as we wrap up here with you, how do people buy your music and get involved with what you're doing online?
Well, you can buy CDs through my website, and also it's available on Amazon. And I think you can go to CD Baby still and get them that way as well. So, yes, please try any of those venues, and I would be happy to send you a CD through the mail.
That's awesome. Well, you are fantastic. Thanks for doing this, my
Well,
friend.
I sure appreciate that.
I look forward to chatting with you soon, and just thanks for putting out great music, my friend.
Well, gosh, James, you are so welcome. And I sure appreciate you having me on your show and playing my music. And I hope you have do you have children, James?
No, I do not. Not that I know of.
Okay. Not that you know. Well, have a nice. Well, are you going to talk to your dad?
No, haven't spoken to him ever. So I
dear.
honestly have
All
no
right.
clue what's going on there. But
well, I'm sorry
Carol,
about that.
thanks for doing this, my friend. We've got to get our commercials in so we can get
Of
to our
course.
next guest because they're waiting on the phone line. I'll be in touch, my friend. Have yourself a wonderful day. There she goes. That is Carol Martini, and she joins us here on our Big Broadcast. I know what she was attempting to do there. She was going to do a Happy Father's Day and all that stuff. But, I'm not a fan of holidays. I'm not a fan of any of this stuff. But we've got to get to our next guest. But before we do that, we're going